Chetan for Gizmo Times, and you're watching a quick comparison of majorly the specs of the Asus ROG Phone 2 with the newly launched OnePlus 7T. So the interesting part here is that both the phones are launched exactly at the same price, 38,000 for the 8GB RAM, 128GB storage variant, and they both have the same chipset, Snapdragon 855 Plus. So firstly, that's the similarity. That's the only similarity probably here, because most of the other things are pretty much different in both the phones. Snapdragon 855 Plus with the Adreno 640, that is now overpowered, that's 675 megahertz of clock speed. So these two are probably well meant for gaming, but you obviously know which one has better gaming capabilities with what is offered there. Things like A trigger, also the gaming modes that are given inside the X mode, and also the game Genie. The entire thing around gaming is on the ROG Phone 2. Though this doesn't lack those features, there are this is the gaming mode with the Fanatic mode as well on the OnePlus 7T. But in the end, I would say if you're someone who's totally into gaming, you should probably go with the ROG Phone 2. This is before even we start the entire comparison. I'm telling you, if you're here for a perfect gaming comparison, I would say the ROG Phone 2 already is a winner here. But you can wait for our full video. We'll be doing the FPS test, the battery test, the heating test of these two phones when we play the PUBG Mobile and such games together on these two phones. But for now, let's start with the specs comparison, and let's start with how we experience the two phones and what I feel about the two. So firstly, with the design, obviously the OnePlus 7T is much more comfortable to hold. It's smaller in size, it's lighter in weight, it's slimmer, it's smaller in every way. So 190 grams, 240 grams. 50 grams of difference, and that's a huge difference. Even 200 grams sometimes feels pretty heavy in the hand, and if you're even in the pocket, if you're using it for a long time in the hand, you might feel that it's heavy. This 240 grams without the case. With the case, it would add a few more grams. So it's not easy to hold, but again, you are compromising with one major thing if you are going with the OnePlus 7T. That's with the battery. 6000 mAh battery is what is packed inside the ROG Phone 2. But the OnePlus 7T comes with a 3800 mAh battery. In this age, 4000 is a minimum norm that we have seen in most of the flagships, even the flagships, not just the basic mid-range phones. Mid-range has crossed all the limits. 5000, 6000 is now a common feature there. Here it's 3800 mAh battery. But OnePlus tried to give it the fast charge. We'll talk about the fast charge later. Coming back to the design, 9.5 mm is the thickness of this one, 8.1 mm is the thickness of this phone. So again, OnePlus 7T is much more comfortable and easier to use and easier to hold as well. And one reason for that I'm saying is that you can see on the front, if we go into any brighter screen actually, you'll be able to see that there are bezels on the top of the ROG Phone 2, and not just the top but towards the bottom as well. That is probably to house the speaker, house the front camera on the top, and the dual stereo speakers. But OnePlus hasn't compromised there. OnePlus also has given the dual stereo speakers on the OnePlus 7T, and so I would say that with the bezels that are present here, with the chin towards the bottom, the large chin on the ROG Phone 2, it actually made the phone even more taller than you would have expected it to be. Because the screen size here is almost the same, 6.55 inch on the OnePlus 7T, 6.59 inch on the ROG Phone 2, and the resolution as well, it's 1080 to 2340 pixels on the ROG Phone 2, while it's 1080 to 2400 pixels on the OnePlus 7T. So both have the Full HD Plus resolution, both have an AMOLED display, though what the company, what OnePlus calls its display is Fluid AMOLED with a certain addition of 90 Hz, and people were, I would frankly say people were all happy when they saw 90 Hz on the OnePlus 7 series earlier, on the OnePlus 7 Pro. Now that continues into the OnePlus 7T. You don't even need the Pro variant. You can get the basic OnePlus 7T with the 90 Hz display. But that's where the ROG Phone 2 actually banged it all. It was 120 Hz. It's 120 Hz display on this one. Though there was an argument about not many games being available. There are over 200 games. If you want to choose any good ones and play, you could try it on the 120 Hz display of the ROG Phone 2. But this is what is future proofing about. So I feel that if you are getting a gaming phone, if you are getting a phone particularly for that kind of aspect, you should go with something that has a faster refresh rate. When it's possible to get it at the same price, why would you want to do some compromise here? So 120 Hz on the ROG Phone 2, and also with the color gamuts, both have been pretty much competitive. The performance, as we said, not about the performance, it's about the chipsets here. Both have the same chipset and same GPU, so no difference there. and we did the Antutu benchmark earlier on this one. On the Antutu benchmark, surely at that time, the ROG Phone 2 felt like one of the best phones in the market with the highest scores, but OnePlus came down and killed it. So with the benchmarks, we'll talk about both the benchmark scores here. Firstly, with the benchmark 7, that's the Antutu 7 benchmark, you had scores of about 3 lakh 52,000 on the ROG phone, 3 lakh 99,000 on the OnePlus 70. Next, on the Antutu 8.0.7, it was 3 lakh 95,000 for the ROG, but OnePlus had 4 lakh 83,000. So the highest of all the scores right now that we have seen in the market is on the OnePlus 70. And for the OS, I have always given OnePlus a point over the others because they have been the smoothest of the interfaces, and the Oxygen OS has always got updates. And the good thing is OnePlus 70 has Android 10 out of the box. So that's something you won't find on the ROG Phone 2. Though ROG Phone 2 doesn't have the basic ASUS UI, it's the ROG UI with some of those specific features offered for gaming again. So this is entirely around gaming. So the gaming is where it is good, but the area where we felt that the ROG Phone 2 cannot come close to the OnePlus 70 is with the cameras. Both have the same camera on the back, 48 megapixel Sony IMX586, so that's the best in the market for 48 megapixel sensors. But the OnePlus 70 comes with a f1.6 aperture to bring in more light, and on the other side the ROG Phone 2 has the f1.8 aperture. But the secondary camera here is a wide angle camera on the ROG Phone 2. The secondary one here as well, there is a wide angle camera on the OnePlus 70, but there's a third camera on the OnePlus 70 which is the telephoto camera. So here there's that compromise on the ROG Phone 2, but surely I won't ever claim that the ROG Phone 2 had to come with the best cameras there, because we had expected ROG Phone 2 mainly for gaming, and that's what it delivers. On the other side, the OnePlus 70 is a complete all-round device, so you see most of the specs being good, but there are obviously some compromises such as the battery life. With the selfies, OnePlus still retains the same 16 megapixel selfie camera for selfies on the front. It comes with the f2.0 aperture. On the other side, the ROG Phone 2 comes with the 24 megapixel f2.2 camera for the selfies. Now to take it further ahead with the connectivity options, there's USB Type-C on both of them, but the ROG Phone 2 has 2 extra USB Type-C ports on the left side of the device. That is for the connectivity of the accessories, for connecting the USB Type-C headphones in case you want to have a complete gaming experience and no disturbance on the side of the device, on the bottom of the device if you're holding it in landscape mode. But the OnePlus 70 lacks the 3.5mm headset jack, which is present on the ROG Phone 2. So that is something I have always been annoyed about. If you are a gamer, you know the pain to have the same port here for charging the phone as well as using it for headphones. So OnePlus has done that compromise, and they don't have the 3.5mm headset jack on the OnePlus 70. The ROG Phone 2 has the extra USB Type-C ports, but also the 3.5mm headset jack. And for the audio input, there are 2 microphones on the OnePlus 70. There are 4 microphones on the ROG Phone 2, and that is for the better gaming experience where you have to talk to your teammates, and that's where the audio gets better with the 4 microphone array given on the ROG Phone 2. So that's it in this quick comparison of the specifications of the two phones. That's the OnePlus 70 and the ROG Phone 2. I would say that if you are looking for a phone that is particularly made for gaming, you know the choice should be the ROG Phone 2, because even the battery life is very important. And the fast charge, yeah, we forgot about the fast charge. Both the phones support 30-watt fast charge with their own branding. Obviously, there's flash charge and the quick charge support on the ROG Phone 2. There's the warp charge, and they have it the warp charge with the T branding this time, because this is the OnePlus 70. So 30 watt is supported on both of them. That's one of the good things. So you can charge both the phones faster, but obviously the OnePlus 70 will charge faster because of the lesser battery capacity. But the point here is that for gaming experiences, you don't always have to keep charging the phone, and the heating is another issue. If you keep charging the phone and playing the game at the same time, you know the phone would get heated faster. So if you're looking for a complete phone with a good experience overall, the Oxygen OS, the better camera combination, that is all on the OnePlus 70. But if you're still looking for something that's not a huge compromise. The cameras are still not bad on the ROG Phone 2, but if you're looking for something that is particularly for gamers, the ROG Phone 2 surely is a killer deal, because even though it's the same chipsets, this phone has it with those extra features for the gamers. So that's it in this comparison. We'll be doing separate gaming and camera comparisons of these two phones particularly, and stay tuned for those videos. I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo for more. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.